I said this before over in Matthew chapter 5, right? It says that we have to be the light, right? Up on the mountain, that we have to be the light. And I say this to add to it, right? Is that people are going to be drawn to your light. People will be drawn to your light. So if we're representing God and our God's love and that agape love, right, which is a unconditional love-based relationship with the Most High, right? Then we have to be mindful that wherever we go, however we conduct ourselves, is that we represent the infinite one, God, right? And so I find this day and age when we are so filled with just hatred and division and separating, that we must understand that, as the word says, that we are not of the world. We're part of the world, but we're not of the world. And so we must conduct ourselves as the family, right? So when that comes to understanding, that comes with compassion. So if we're living in times where all these things are prevalent, who are we to judge people? Like, who are we to act as though we're better than other people? You know what I mean? And so we got to be mindful of that. And so I find oftentimes, or have found oftentimes in this journey or whatever, right, that people will find whatever reason, especially Christian folks, is such an ugly thing when it comes to even something down as race. We allow race to divide us. And so we'll see a situation or we see something that is unjust for a group of people, and because we're not a part of that, or it doesn't involve us, then we stay out of it. But I wonder if Jesus was here, what his reaction would be. Would he speak up on it, or would he continue to walk past it because it doesn't involve him? And so when it comes to even just the whole situation, when it comes to people of other groups, that anything that's different than us, you know what I mean? That we shouldn't be so quick to want to excuse ourselves or to distance ourselves, you know what I mean? Because that person that you're ignoring or you're distancing yourself from could be the key to your blessing, could be the key to your deliverance, could be a test that is set before you or whatever, to see. So I wonder oftentimes that if our God did the same thing to us, you know what I mean, that if we didn't do what was asked of us, what was told of us, what was expected of us, if God just completely ignored us or distanced ourselves or pretend like we weren't here. And so as we're walking on this journey and trying to be more God-like, trying to be more Christ-like, carry that with you. And just remember that it costs nothing to have compassion. It costs nothing to have love, especially when it comes down to people who are different than us, that we must get back to loving each other. And that process of loving, we're able to heal. And we're able to unite. So when we all cross over, keep in mind, when that time comes, we don't take nothing. We don't take this shell with us. This is all a shell. I mean, so be very mindful of that. And so your word of motivation or to inspire, or your words of love could be that one thing that a person needs to keep going. It could be that one thing that could keep a person from sitting here on this side. And so the book says that we all fall short of the glory of God. And so that one act of kindness could be that very same thing that could cause a person to come to the Father and devote their life over to the Heavenly Father. Remember that. God bless.